What's up guys, Phil here,
Hey guys, Doug here.
and welcome to our first collaborative tutorial.
We're actually going to show you guys some unusual nades that you probably haven't seen before.
Yeah, so if you're watching my channel you're gonna be seeing smokes and pop flashes.
If you're watching my channel, you're probably going to see grenades and molotovs.
And today we're gonna be focusing on Inferno.
And in the upcoming weeks, we will be focusing on other maps, but yeah, just for today, Inferno.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and let's do this.
Let's go. Alright guys, so this one is a pop flash to actually get you nana control essentially. So this one, generally, as you push up, you'd need some sort of coverage to actually get to this point because you need to sit into tree. It's generally best to sort of start off the round. So you start off, throw out your nade, and after that nade pops, you want to set yourself up in tree. Now, let me just line this up. All you need to do, just find this little black mark on the tree, just mouse one, put it on the little corner there. So your crosshair just sits on the little corner, throw it over the top, and that'll pop.
Yeah, and looking at that from CT, you can sort of see it, but it's not long enough for you to be able to act on it. So it really pop flashes you, and you're able to push it really easily as T.
It might give the CTs a little bit of a chance to sort of look away, but at that moment, if you have the rest of your teammates, if they're already lined up in this little area of arch, as soon as that actually pops, they can peek out and catch the CTs if they're standing in this position off guard.
Yeah, exactly. So as with any flash, try to peek with it and get that first chance right away.
Alright guys, so the next smoke we have lined up, it's actually two smokes for coils. One will land on coils to block off any chance for a jump scouter or for some AWPer to jump up on top of the coils. And the second one is to land a little bit deeper just to cover off the coil, the construction area, just to make sure nobody can push you from there. So you line yourself up on the logs here, you'll find this wooden plank, you just want to go to the center point just a little bit lower, and you'll throw one from here, the second one just from the top point there, and you can see, so the first smoke lands perfectly in the middle section of coils itself. Nobody can really see over, and that second one will give you perfect entry into the site.
Alright guys, this smoke is from Banana, so try to have some cover from Banana from teammates, because you're pretty vulnerable from cars, but it's really valuable if someone else is on A long and trying to push A. So you can smoke A long actually from Banana from car here, so it's a really easy lineup. Just line up this edge of the wall here with the corner of the ledge on the tower and just do a normal throw. Don't run or anything or jump, just throw it normally, and I'll show you where that lands. So as you can see, it just blocks off long perfectly. There's no way for anyone to look to the sides or anything. Also, I'll show you from the other side. So it's really safe to push short from here. And if you make enough noise in Banana, they might actually be rotating and be on the right side of A, so that you can push short as well. So that's a really strong smoke if you can get the Banana control.
That smoke's actually really good as well because you can kind of set that up and set it up as a bit of a fake for an A take, and you can actually set up flat. Yeah, and push into Banana, so that's really useful. Alright guys, so the next smoke we have is actually from T-spawn. Now this is one you can do right at the start of the round, so as your Ts are exiting out of T-spawn, you're basically just going to run through here and throw your grenade at about this point. Now you'd want to do it a little bit further out just so it doesn't hit the roof, and while you're running it'll actually give it enough momentum to make it all the way to middle and block off that whole section. So let me just line this up here. Okay, so out that one goes. Now it should bounce off the top point, the front there, and that will block off the entire section.
Yeah, so that's a really strong smoke from it, but guys, try this in a private game first, because it's a hard one to time. I know Doug makes it look easy, but try it before you actually use it in game, because you might be wasting a smoke if you haven't trained it. So really try this one out.
To be completely honest guys, it actually took me a little while to get used to it, and like, because I've been playing for a little while now, so after practicing on this map for quite a few times, yeah, it gets a lot easier as you go, but definitely have to set up a practice map. Alright guys, so another smoke that's actually really useful to block out arch. So now this will block out arch itself if you guys want to push into long to get onto A site. So you can find the flags, or not really the flags, it's the dirty laundry. You can find that hanging up here. You just line yourself up just in the middle there, so just on the shadow. Now this one, you throw your crosshair up to that point, so just a little bit. You can see that a little bit of a triangle. Illuminati confirmed. Throw that bad boy out. And you can see it just bounces in and it blocks off arch completely. Now that does leave this little area open, but as long as you guys flash out, that will set you up pretty well.
Yeah, for the people watching the video though, as you notice my crosshair is a lot smaller than Doc, so the lineup looks a bit weird. Can you line it up again, Doc? Just to show people how to line it up, because some people just play with the dot actually, and then how I line it up with the smaller crosshair is look at the little line, the small line on the edge. So aim below there. So it's a bit more to the right than Doc throws it, but look at that to line it up a bit, and the corner on the left. So aim it there and it should land in arch. There we go. And of course, if you have a bigger crosshair, as Doc said, it just line up that Illuminati triangle, and you're fine.
Alright guys, so this pot flash, this will come in handy with the smoke in arch, just if you guys want to get through long. So you'd line up, you can see this little crack here, so that little block of little cinder block. Line it up there, throw it off that, and that should pop out in the open here.
Yeah, so that will absolutely completely wide out everybody, maybe even who pushed arch or at long or at library, so that's really strong to push it with. Alright guys, next smoke. This one is actually for around pit, actually to do an A split, so if you want to push from both long or from short or from either one, actually you can use it then as well. It's a really good smoke to smoke off pit completely. So line up with this the branch here when it branches off, so walk into that, and then look at the height of this corner of this AC unit, and then between these two beams of the roof, so that's about there. You don't have to line it up perfectly, but pretty much there, and just a normal throw once again. So now I'll just walk along short, and it should nearly land. I can hear it, and if I peek this, as you can see, there's no way that someone can peek it from below in pit. As you can see, Doug is standing there jumping. You can do that, but yeah, you have to be jumping, and you're really vulnerable. Or you could stand here at the blue truck, which makes you pretty vulnerable as well. And before the smoke fades, I'll show you from long as well. Well, it's gone already, but it smokes off the whole pit area as well. Like that. And again, as you can see, Doc can try to pick us off when jumping, so if he had a scout or something, he could try that, but it's really risky and not really worth it, and you're really vulnerable there.
Yeah, it really puts me in a hard position, because if I have to stand up on this peeking you guys at dig, like generally when you push dig there's usually 2 or 3 of you guys, so if I actually stand up here, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. If I try to push out for you guys at long as well, I can actually be seen from dig, and I can still be seen from long, so either way it puts me in a very bad spot.
And that's as well why this smoke is really good if you do an A split, because then you have that advantage from both sides. So you can push, if there is someone brave enough to jump up there and try to counter it, then you have 2 positions to counter it from, so he's pretty much dead anyway, and that's a free kill, and you have the site. Alright guys, next pop flash is a bit of a weird one, because people can actually see this coming, but it's still unexpected, because you can see it fly across the first time, but when it comes back you can't see it, and you actually get surprised by it still. So I'll show you the lineup. Try to line up this bottom corner of the AC unit with the roof, like that, and I just throw at the top corner of the AC unit, just normal, like that, and boom, peek with it. As you can see, Doc is very much flashed. And a quick clip to show you how it looked from Doc's perspective. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm really enjoying the collaboration between me and Doc, so please check out his channel, the link is in the video description. Check out Doc's video on Molotovs and Grenades on Inferno by clicking on the right, or check out my previous video by clicking on the left. For a lot more great nade spots, please out the warmer.net. They have an interactive map for most of the maps in CSGO with a lot of nade spots and video instructions. However, the nade spots you see in these videos are not on there, so please subscribe so you don't miss any in the future.